Welcome to Two Local Radio. Welcome to Two Local Radio. If I could say local right, that would be nice. This is your host, Ray Ray, alongside of me. My beautiful co-host, main squeeze, love of my life, Miss Chrissy.
Hi, everybody.
So anyway, what we're going to do here is a little bio about ourselves, why we decided to do this, and why you would give a fuck.
Well, basically, we're a radio station that gives the little people a chance. When the big people say, fuck you, we don't give a shit about you. We don't want to hear your music. We don't care. We're the ones that say, okay, come on our show. Come do an interview, play some music, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let everybody know who you are and what you're about.
All right, so what we're going to do is something a little different today. I'm going to interview her. She's going to interview me. We're going to ask some questions. We're going to keep it brief, under like 14 minutes. So we could probably throw this on YouTube and whatnot just for the hell of it.
Okay.
All right, question number 1. When did you first decide to do this, and what is your main reason behind it?
Well, let's see. It was last year, I believe. Sometime last year, my husband came up with the idea that just as a joke, we would try doing this. He said, even if it doesn't take off, who cares? We're just going to give it a shot. So we went on there and, we just started basically doing radio and interviewing people and, different things like that. But I do it because I love doing it. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. We get to meet a lot of new people and stuff like that.
Okay, but the main reason you like doing it is because you get to meet other people. Is that correct?
New people, yes.
All right.
Like up and coming possible stars. Because it'd be kind of cool, you meet somebody, here's this guy, he's a rapper, let's say, and, he comes on our show, and then some couple years down the road or whatever, or a year, whatever, he makes it famous. I could say, hey, I know him. He was on our show. You know how cool that would be. Okay, all right, Ray, what's your main reason for doing this?
I do this because I love to help people. Bullshit.
No, that's true. We do like helping people.
No, I do this because, like I said, in the promo, not that I was trying to be a jerk and not saying that other people out there don't try the hardest to, do their own thing. But doing their own thing doesn't benefit us, and nor does our thing benefit them. So, like, really, in the back of their minds, they really don't care about us. And in a way, if they're not on our show, we don't care about them. I mean, that's just, you do your thing, we do ours. It's not being mean, it's being real, and that's just what it is. But the reality of it is this. I listened to tons and tons of shows out there, and it just seems like it's all about me, and it's all about, how much money I can make from getting this person on and that person on. And I'm like, it shouldn't be this way. You've got very talented artists out there that aren't getting signed because of politics, and that's the reality of it.
That's true.
You have other, people that just want to be on the radio. They just want a chance to shine. They just want a chance to tell their story. And I said, you know what great way would it be to create an outlet for, both musicians and, other artists, business owners, those from like the mom and pops joints and whatnot, or, comedy people or whatever. Then to do that as well as do our own comedy/review show. We do kick-ass reviews of things like Lizard Lake and South Beach Toe, and because they're just funny. We also, what, I'm just fucking avoiding the question. I just like helping people, and I just like, being there and being in the spotlight in a way, but in another, just being a helping hand and to do my job, and my calling, while I'm on earth. I mean, simple as that.
Yeah, exactly. It's, in other words, it feels good to us to know that, let's say we had somebody on and they became, like I said before, became famous. It would feel good to us because we'd be like, oh, good. We gave them a helping hand to get them started. It feels good because we know we helped. You know what I'm saying?
So if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
I don't know. Basically, I was a stay-at-home mom. I think I'd go back to school for either a vet tech assistant or I'd go to school to open a bakery.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like to bake. I'm a good baker. Oh, yeah. Where would you be, do you think, if you weren't doing this?
I would not be anywhere because this is what I do. This is my passion. This is my calling. There's nothing. I mean, when I was 18, I was, given a scholarship, which I still couldn't afford because for a normal person, $6,000 is nothing. But when you work 2 jobs, you don't know where you're going to live. You don't know where you're going to eat. And then even to try to come up with $3,000-4,000 on your own with no help because your family just couldn't.
Yeah. Basically, you were struggling at that point.
Yeah, exactly. There weren't no loans or anything, but I had a high, the Connecticut School of Broadcasting were willing to give me a half a scholarship. They seen some special as far as the radio personality.
Yeah, definitely.
So I've been very lucky to do things I've done. I have, experience in sales and customer service and done all kinds of work doing different things, and I enjoy driving and everything. But the bottom line is if I didn't do this, I'd probably be a truck driver, but I almost went to school for that, and then I backed out at the last second because I'm like, you know what, it's too long away from the family, and it's just too hectic, and honestly, I don't know if I could fucking back up.
Yeah, I mean, backing up a car is hard enough, but imagine backing up a big rig? Nah, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Back when I was younger, I was babysitting for this couple, and the husband was just starting out becoming a truck driver. Or, he had been a truck driver for a little while. And he wanted me to go to truck driving school. I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Picture me driving a big rig. Nah, don't think so.
It's not just backing up a truck. It's backing up a truck into a little old space with traffic coming and every other obstacle in your way. You can't hit nothing. Same time you got the DOT up your ass.
Oh, yeah, because if your truck's too heavy, you got to pay a fine. It's just crazy, the fines they charge you.
Yeah, and all the policies and all the little things that you have to get. Ask any trucker, they're like, it's a pain in the ass when it comes to, logging stuff because they got to do more paperwork than anything.
Oh, yeah. My friend Pete's a truck driver, and so is his son. So, yeah. I know from when I used to babysit, like I said, for his kids, I remember there was a lot of politics involved and a lot of baloney that he had to do.
So, I mean, that went out the window, and this is what I like to do anyway. But, I mean, it's not just us, all right? Let me explain that. We've got our, friends that I'm not going to name because they don't want to be named.
No.
But they're funny as heck. They do our comedy show. We've got our buddy Craig from the Australia down under.
That's right.
The land of the kangaroos and whatnot. Just kidding. He's going to do our Saturday show. It's Teal Time along with me.
We're excited about that.
Jag's show and whatnot. We have other great things. We have wonderful Mandy who comes on and does, interviews with us.
Yeah, so she's very funny, too.
And we've got these actually podcasters. They do their own comedy show. They said they want to come on the show and do some little things. And we got this dude, Mike, from New York. He's an actual comedian.
Oh, cool. I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, we have tons of people that come on that want to be on the radio, that want to do, what we do and just want to be a part of something. Isn't that what life's about? Isn't that, why we live, to believe in something?
Yes, of course. I believe it.
Shannon Hoon, the late Shannon Hoon, once said in, one of his songs, when you stop dreaming, it's time to die. And I truly believe that.
That's true.
If you don't have a dream or a goal, you're just wasting time.
Exactly. You're wasting away in life. I mean, everybody's got to have a dream or something that they're pushing for to strive us, to make us a better person.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, to make us better than who we are.
And what's your dream?
My dream? Well, my dream is to get this radio station up and going. And maybe someday, have my own radio station. Well, our own radio station.
See, she just wants to take over the business. It's like, all right, you're the host? Nah, fuck you.
Nah, you know what? I wouldn't know what to do if I had to run this myself.
Sure you would. It's not that hard. Any idiot can do it.
No, but you do a good job at what you do, Ray? I mean, I got to give you credit. You do a good job.
Well, I guess I'm the class idiot.
You are not an idiot.
I'm just an asshole. He's just an asshole. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Here he goes singing again.
Yeah, I have no voice, but I like to do like little voices sometimes just because.
Oh, God. See, it's worse for me, though. I have a headset on, so I have to really hear it up and close and personal.
Oh, so I'm boring you.
Oh.
Well, fuck you, too.
Same to you and many more.
Nah, we're just glad people can hear us. We're glad that, people will tune into our show. I mean, we talk about some crazy shit. We're talking about vibrators 1 minute and animals the next. You never know what the fuck we're going to talk about. We come up with things out of the blue. We do a lot of research, so when people come on the air, they're like, wow, did this person really know this much? And like I said, the people that also work with us, they do a heck of a job as far as research and everything else.
Yes, they do. I mean, it's funny because, out of the blue, I'll come up and I'll say something, and one of my friends will come out and go, oh, yeah, there's a flavored condom out there. I'll be like, huh? Where'd that come from? That's just the way our show is,
Yeah, one time we were talking about, breast milk, and I goes, does the body good? Pass it on.
Oh, brother. That's disgusting. I think, if anything, getting back to our question before, you asked me what strives us to do this. Well, I think, too, it's my mother-in-law and, future mother-in-law and father-in-law, because they've always told us to, try our best and do as much as we can.
Did they also tell you to sound like a frog? Ribbit.
I don't know where that came from. No, I mean, I think it's always been because she's always strived for us to do the best we can. She's always pushed us to, do a little better.
I have the mentality of Pops. Pops never stopped. He was a machine. He would not stop. You wouldn't have 5 seconds to breathe. He'd be like, okay, time to bring in a couch. I'd be like, yeah, but Pops, we just brought in a couch yesterday. He'd be like, I don't care. It's time to bring in a couch. I don't like that one. We're going to do this one now.
This one has flowers on it. I want that one. That one's got stripes or whatever it is on it. Yeah, he's funny because, even at his age now, he just goes and goes and goes. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. You try to watch a movie when he was younger, forget about it. You're not even watching 20 minutes without him saying, okay, let's go.
I believe it. I didn't know him back then, but I believe it because, like I said, even now at his age, he's still kind of hyper.
Yeah, but he just gave me the drive and determination of, okay, never say stop. My mother's boyfriend, too. He's the same way. I just come from a long line of work is never done and you sleep when you're dead.
Exactly. That's how you got to do it. If you want something bad enough, you got to push as hard as you can to get to it and not sleep until you get what you want. And basically, like you said, till you're dead.
Exactly. And the thing about it is we're so proud of everyone who listens because, the numbers are outrageous.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of that. And, I love all our listeners that they listen to us and they take the time out to hear what we have to say.
Yeah, and I love those that call in because they're funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's just how it is. Anyway, we're Two Local Radio. We'll be on in a few days. We just wanted to do a little bio of ourselves. If this sucks, we may re-record it.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya. This has been a presentation of Two Local Radio. Anything said here will be stayed here. And if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Bye.
Bye.